Hey, what's up YouTube? J-Dub here once again on my alternate account, J-Dub Show. If you just happen to be watching this video right now, please subscribe to this account. You know, you can click that yellow button over there. Also, make sure you listen to the PWTR show. It's going to be on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. You know, it's coming up in like 2 days, like one actually, because it's Tuesday right now, because it's after 12 p.m. Anyway, this video is basically going to be like my afterthoughts on Raw. I hate when I do my reviews, and because, you know, I have a time limit. I'm trying to, you know, compress everything into, you know, under 11 minutes. So, every time I do a video or a review or anything and I miss something like important, I'm going to come back on my alternate account, upload that. So this is going to be like an after show video. Okay. Getting into one point, Batista, he was one of the reasons why this episode, he was a big reason why this episode sucked. I see why people call him Botchtista, because he was horrible all tonight. He was botching moves, botching lines. He even tried to go pick up the damn steel steps. He couldn't even get the steel steps up in his match against Randy Orton. He had to, like, he was trying to pick him up and everything, and finally he just had to kick him off, and yeah, he botched all of that. So Batista, he was horrible tonight. Another point on Batista, he attacked Ted DiBiase off camera. Then we get to the point where he, you know, goes after Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is going around. Actually, you know, it's this. It's like the saying, you know, I'm gonna get you before you get me. So Cody Rhodes is going around the arena looking for Batista. Finally, he comes up on like this janitor's closet, like this custodial closet or whatever. He opens it up. Hornswoggle, he jumps out like and then keeps running. I think he was like still horrified from looking up under Santina's dress like a couple of weeks ago. He's probably still horrified from that. But yeah, anyway, that's when Batista, he comes up, attacks Cody Rhodes, and then throws him into the closet. And then Batista goes into the closet, closes the door. Okay, normally they would have at least given the time a couple of seconds to for us to see Batista coming out of the closet. You know, I mean this literally, like literally coming out of the closet. But they didn't, and it was, the whole segment altogether was weird. I mean, why would you have them to go into a closet and you don't see them come out at all? Like, we didn't see Batista at all until like, and this was like 30 minutes before the actual match even started with him and Randy Orton. We didn't see him until his entrance into the match. So that was pretty, that was like weird. That was very weird. Anyway, moving on, another thing I just want to elaborate on, The Miz. You're going to see a change in the people talking about The Miz. It's probably going to be gradual, so you might not see it from this point, but there's going to be a lot of people saying, oh, The Miz is great, he's excellent now, oh, he has great mic skills, he's one of my favorites. And it's a lot of BS. This is going to draw the line, and you're going to clearly see the people that are real and the people that are posers. Look at the videos and see who was talking shit about The Miz, and who, you know, actually was giving The Miz props before he started bashing John Cena, and basically before he started becoming, like, The Rock was the people's champ, The Miz is now the Smarks champ. They're gonna fall in love with him every time he comes on TV. The Miz, The Miz, you know, he's basically feeding them everything that they want to hear. And yeah, one thing I will say about The Miz, I've always been impressed by The Miz. I know a lot of people are turned off by his history on reality TV. Actually, that's what made me like him a lot more, because I was a follower of him on reality TV, and I remember all of his dreams of becoming a wrestler, and it's nice to see the progression that he's going through. You know, you see somebody, you see the real person, you see Mike Mizanin, and you see himself calling, you know, you see him calling himself The Miz, and he was wanting to be a professional wrestler, and to actually see somebody from the personal side, because we don't see a lot of the personal side of wrestlers, and see him on his personal side actually wanting to become a wrestler. Now you see him on TV actually living out his dream. I'm glad for that. And also, I always liked The Miz. I especially liked him in his teaming with John Morris. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, John Morrison is great, but The Miz sucks. Why does it always have to be an either or thing? Like, people always have to have their favorites. I like both guys, even though I like John Morrison more than I like The Miz. The Miz still like was one of my favorites. You could actually go back to one of my videos on my other account. I remember, I think it was a match that he had with Carlito on SmackDown, in an episode of SmackDown. I said The Miz, he should have shut the naysayers up in that match, because he outperformed Carlito in that match, and he was really great, and you can tell he turned the switch on the aggression up, and that match was a great match, and like that made me respect him a lot more, even though I did respect him before. Like, I was never a hater of The Miz, but I respected him a lot more after that match. But anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. Smarks, they're gonna go crazy over The Miz, but make sure you know what their thoughts of him was before, because basically he's still the same person. It's just what he's saying on TV. Like, they can't say that he's automatic. He just out of nowhere, like, divinely gained mic skills. He always had the mic skills. It was just what he was saying. Now he's saying what they want to hear, so they're gonna love him now. And another thing I will say, Smarks, as much as they hate WWE, as much as the ones that hate WWE, you know, they still go to the shows, and they make the shows horrible, because those are the ones that you hear Randy Orton. He comes out there, RKO, 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 and cheering for Randy Orton and everything. Okay, it's nice to have your favorite wrestler, but just go along with the storyline. If Randy Orton is a heel, boo him. Because I remember I was reading up on YouTube, and this one guy, he typed a comment, they were saying it's crazy how they were going back and forth in the audience, like, let's go Randy, then it's the Randy sucks chants, and then this one guy says, you know what, it's not that crazy at all. It's pretty simple. The children were saying Randy sucks, and the adults with brains, they were saying let's go Randy. Really? So you have to be a brainless adult if you say Randy Orton sucks, and that really doesn't make any sense at all. Because if I go to a show, I'm gonna boo Randy Orton. But if you go to my main account right now, you'll see in my top 5 favorite wrestlers, Randy Orton is number 3. But if I ever see the character that he plays on TV, I'm gonna boo him. And he can still be my favorite. That's not saying anything. Just because I boo him, that doesn't mean I don't like him. That means that's the reaction that he's going for. So I'm gonna boo him. I'm gonna give him what he wants. Like, because it's weird, like how they talk about other people are idiots. They talk about people who say Randy sucks are the idiots. Randy Orton is out there saying, oh, the guys in their 20s, they have dreams, but they're never going to accomplish those dreams. You're nobodies. The guys in the 30s, you're nobodies also. You all suck. I don't, whatever. You all are cowards. And you're, woo, woo, woo. Yeah, let's go, Randy. Who's the real idiot? Who's the real idiot? He's been sitting here telling you suck, and you're like, whoa, yeah, I do suck. Yeah, whoa, yeah. So, yeah, who's the real idiot? That's kind of backwards. But yeah, anyway, another point. I touched on this a little bit in my Raw review. Maryse, I'm over Maryse. Like, already. I said we were engaged. I'm calling off the engagement. Because she seems like I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know if she literally sucks this bad to where she makes her opponent look bad, or if it's like she's intentionally trying to make her opponents look bad. But she was no selling moves, and she's losing matches and everything, and I'm just like totally over her. I think I moved on to Layla. Yeah, Layla is my number one girl. I'm going to chat it up with her, and hopefully we can go steady and everything. Hopefully this blossoms into something beautiful. This could be the start of something new, like they say in High School Musical. Hopefully, Maryse, we didn't get to the point of marriage, but hopefully me and Layla can take it that far. Yeah. Anyway, I guess this is where I'll end this video. Oh, I can't leave this video without giving praise to Santina, whatever she wants to call him herself, because Santina Marella, The Miz, the two best things on Raw. And it's pretty sad. Like Raw is really sucking. It's pretty sad when like Shane McMahon and Santina are your two top faces in your respective divisions. That's your company is in a well, your show is in pretty sad state. I can't say company because I like ECW and SmackDown, and yeah, Raw, you're quickly moving down in the ratings. I'd hate it for ECW to take over your spot as J Dub's #1 favorite show, but hey, it could happen. Who knows? And thank you so much. I like this video. I might do this a lot more often. Thanks for listening to the Raw after show. And actually, this video was like longer than the actual Raw review. So yeah, you guys get a treat. Peace out.